En klassiker inden for kampsportspil, det er jo Tekken, og vi skal ned og tale med en af de store drivkræfter på netop Tekken, Katsuhiro. Og når man skal lave et Tekken-interview, hvem ringer man til andet end Ghostbusters? Nej, så ringer man selvfølgelig til Sidney Lee. Han må have et spørgsmål til Katsuhiro her, og det går vi ind og gør, så følg med mig. Sidney, er du der?
Ja.
Cool. Prøv at vi skal interviewe de her mennesker, der har lavet Tekken 6, og jeg tænkte på, har du et eller andet spørgsmål, at vi kunne stille dem?
Ja, kan du ikke spørge, hvem deres yndlingskarakter er?
Det kan jeg godt gøre. Har du et bud på, hvad de vil svare?
Det har jeg sgu ikke. Det kan være alt fra Paul til Kumar, så det har jeg sgu ikke.
Hvad med dig selv? Hvem er din yndlingskarakter?
Det er Heihachi Mishima.
Mishima. Okay, tak for det, Sidney. Okay, så er vi så kommet herinde bagved, og for at give jer en forestilling af, hvor indviklet det nogle gange kan være, når man interviewer en, som kommer fra Asien, så skal I se det hele. De har simpelthen en tolk med, så vi selvfølgelig kan forstå, hvad der sker. Og vi skal tale med en fra udviklingsholdet her, Katsuhiro, som står lige herovre, som har været med til at lave Tekken. So first of all, could you tell us about the campaign?
シナリオキャンペーンについてちょっと説明してもらえますか。
今回のシナリオキャンペーンモードというのはもう本当に大規模な、モードで。
Og det der så sker nu, det er, at I får det hele på engelsk.
So in addition to the staple gameplay modes of Tekken 6, like the arcade or the versus, this is actually a large mode in both scale and scope, where the player can play through the scenario campaign, and as they're doing so, there's a CG opening movie. There's also several real-time events that help portray the story and the overarching story of Tekken 6 as you go through the stage. You'll also gain customization items to change the look of your character. But not only that, they'll have abilities that will actually power up your character by equipping them, such as increasing attack power, defense capabilities, or even adding properties like freezing opponents or flame damage. And as you're playing through the story, you'll unlock more and more stages as you go through the game, and there's just a great variety of stages for the player. Not only that, there's also character CG pre-rendered character endings available to help tell each character's background story. So it really is large in volume. It's like you have two different games in one package.
Okay. And will we and all the fans of Tekken see any new characters and moves?
新規キャラとか新しい技とかって結構入ってますか? Well, actually, before Tekken 6, the last version that most European players had their hands on was probably 5 or DR. Since then, in the Japanese arcades, we've had Tekken 6 and then another expansion, Bloodline Rebellion. So that's 2 in the series that most foreign players haven't seen. As such, there's 6 new characters, which brings the total to 40, which is the largest ever in a Tekken. Not only that, but even the existing characters have had a lot of new techniques added to them as well, and a lot of their existing techniques have had new character animation included. So all of the characters will feel pretty new to the fans.
Og Daniel, nu skal du lige se her. Der er faktisk kommet sådan en controller her. And would you please tell us about this?
Fighting stick についてちょっとThis is the arcade stick that will be bundled with the game when it's released. It's only available in the bundle. And from everything from the height of the stick, the placement of the buttons, the distance between the two, the hand rest, the actual design, everything has been looked over by the team in cooperation with Hori. So it really is a nice stick, and the biggest feature is that it's wireless, of course, and there aren't really many wireless arcade sticks at the moment, so we think players will really be pleased with that. And it's really easy to use, so it is a great stick.
And now we got a question from a big Tekken fan in Denmark called Sidney Lee, and he really would like to know which character is his favorite and why it is.
デンマークで一番多分大きなテッケンファンからの質問なんですけど、原田さんのお気に入りのキャラは誰と、あとなぜか。
そうですね、大きい理由ですね。
Well, as a player, his favorite character, of course, is Heihachi Mishima. But from the franchise perspective, perhaps Jin Kazama, because he's been the main character throughout the series for the longest time, and a large portion of the story is actually told from his perspective.